speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brent, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Shots good from Butler.
It's a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Ayton a screen on Robinson. Booker the pass to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Ayton dishes to Bridges. To the inside. Ayton wide open. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
Ayton showing he can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Pass to Tucker. Three-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. He believes Bam Adebayo's ball handling improvement has made him a nightmare to defend. Coach said Bam was always a factor at the rim, but now he can take you off the dribble in either direction, and the jump shot's coming around as well. That means they have to prepare for all kinds of possibilities. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No good from Booker. Robinson left side. From past the arc. Robinson missing again. Suns have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Pass to Booker. Over Robinson. No good from Booker.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
It's deflected and stolen by Butler. And the rejection by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
A nice shot by Booker.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Paul passes to Ayton. That shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now Ayton, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Lowry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general. His leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Suns timeout.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Duncan Robinson. Phoenix making some changes.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. All right, fans, that was your Miami Heat Dancers. Make some noise, fans.
He hits both from the stripe.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Over to the left wing. There's the drive. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Hero from long range. And the three ball is good.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded closer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Payne hits them both. So for Phoenix, their last game a win against the New York Knicks. Dedmon a screen. Hero passes to Dedmon. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Johnson goes in. Passes to Shamet. Now Lowry. Driving inside. Butler finds Tucker. And they'll get another chance. Right side, Butler. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Heat foul. Jimmy Butler.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is
Shooting
good.
for Phoenix. Cameron Payne.
Payne hits them both. And so it's Phoenix heading for the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And the Suns are an offensive powerhouse. We know that, but is
right now, I like the way we're playing defense.
And Greg, you've seen it. Booker individually making strides at the defensive end.
And I'm not sure he'll ever be a stopper. But to be great, you've got to consistently bring the effort and focus.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Cameron Payne. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Nader in at the small forward position. Look at the last game for the Suns. It was a win against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. To see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Good on the second free throw. And it's Ball with the ball for Phoenix. They've led by as much as 10. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. And Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Stolen. He's got a clear path. Here's Hero. Rejected by Booker. Now here's 8. 14 points from him the last game against New York.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range. And now an 8-point Suns lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Well, the other part is I think they got inside the head of the opponent with those early blocked shots. They played some tremendous low-post defense.
The pass to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Booker left side. Ball finds 8. Pocket 6. On the wing, Booker. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 8.
And you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Phoenix foul.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Tyler Hero, a player who's played with a ton of confidence in high school and his 1 year in college, coming into the league. It's certainly something he's brought with him.
One-on-one fast break. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Heat have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Hero. Latrey. Bridges with some nice defense. And stolen by Butler. Here's Adebayo. It's good on the putback.
Butler with the ball up in the air just sniffs that one out. He goes in and rips it down.
Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. In the corner, it's Bridges. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Back to Booker. Pass to Ayton. And he makes that one.
DeAndre
Ayton's got 6.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Hero passes to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Question for either of you. And returning to the featured matchup with, and that'll do it for.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. But look at Jay Crowder. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, It's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise!
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Jimmy Butler.
Miami Heat dancers.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover number.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Somebody make some noise. Fans, welcome.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 14th in rebounding. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. They've led by as much as 10. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Robinson against Booker. Robinson kicks to Adebayo. For the lead. Crowder pulls it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Booker with no one around from outside off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the rejection by Ayton. And he's able to get it back. Lowry for 3. Rebound by the Suns. And here is Paul. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Back to Ayton. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Butler passes to Adebayo. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges against Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his
one on 8.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And it's tied up with that one. Ball's not loose. Butler with the steal. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now. Just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And the Heat with some changes. Wayne Dedmon comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson.
And now only one away from being in the paint.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. For the lead, buries it from 3-point range.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
On the wing, Johnson lets the 3 fly. Payne kicks to Shamet. Payne passes to Nader. Unable to get that one. And it's Miami the other way. Right side, Butler. Now the pass to Tucker. Off target from outside.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And that one's good by Butler.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Payne finds McGee. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Outside Butler. Drives to the hoop. Nader grabs the board. Suns trail by 5. Payne passes to Johnson. Here's McGee. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Butler. Tries to keep it alive. Misses from close range.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And that one's good. Shamet. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Lowry with the ball. Working on Payne. Hits the three-point bomb. Tucker's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Shamet the pass to Nader. Here is McGee. And Jeff Koo is providing all the playmaking here tonight. Let's look at the breakdown between the front and backcourt for Miami.
This backcourt is really shouldering the load in terms of the ball movement and great assists. When you look at the overall contributions compared to the bigs, nice work on distributing the ball.
Well, Heat leading by 5. 1:04 left in the third. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Dedmon using his length that time on the offensive end.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. McGee is screen on Lowry. Pass to Nader from deep. And again, it's the Suns missing. Amy's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break to the left wing. Launches a 3. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
Not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Here's Payne. And yes, it's good. Payne's got 6.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Hero. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
In the flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Kyle Lowry.
And so he hits both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Johnson kicks to Shannon. Back to Johnson. Pass to Payne. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Lowry looking around. Passes to Hero. Off target with his 3. He can't get that one. And so it's Miami enjoying a 12-point lead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He got on them. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Paul passes to Ayton. Here's Paul. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Robinson against Booker. Robinson passes to Adebayo. He kicks it to Haslam. Adebayo with a screen on Crowder. It's Martin on the wing. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Booker draws the double. Paul passes to Ayton. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Devin Booker.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Booker. Slam call, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem.
Devin Booker is such a natural, gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score, and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important, how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Inside. Looks for Paul. Hits it to him. Booker with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Martin against Bridges. Now the feed to Haslem. Miami no good on that time either. Suns trail by 7. Booker the pass to Crowder. Count that bucket. Crowder's got 4 this quarter.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Heat leading by 5.
Tucker. Jim. Me.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's Butler missing.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
This is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And there's the call on DeAndre. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Ayton with the block. Paul finds Booker to take the lead. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Paul passes to Ayton. To the middle. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Adebayo throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
For 3, Booker, good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Lowry against Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Booker outside. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the pass to Crowder.
And they can thank Tucker for preventing that bucket. A tireless defender, contests every shot he can. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Let's show them why we're the best fans in the NBA. Let's get loud.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Nah, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FT. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Now Lowry, all fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry and Hero are the guard sets, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. Crowder a screen on Lowry. Ayton in the corner. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hero on the wing. Back to Lowry. Adebayo with a screen on Booker. Hero from long range. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Bridges finds Booker. Takes it inside. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Paul is doubled. Looking for Crowder. He gets it there. It's Crowder on the wing. Shot clock at 5.
Bam's getting so much better about understanding the length and where it is that he can be best to cover ground.
Butler. Pass to Lowry. To Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Paul looking around. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Hero with it. Bridges covering. Butler takes it to Tucker. No good with the triple.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Crowder the pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Stripped away. And now it's Lowry running. Here we go. All the way if he can.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Ball passes to Crowder. A shake. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Hero from long range. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And the Heat lead by 6.
Phoenix, timeout. Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Dancers.
And it's the Suns with the ball. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Butler into the lane. It doesn't go for him. Bridges with some nice defense.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And that's an intentional foul.
Mikal Bridges. That's his 3rd personal foul. Second
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Now
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis. Some padding here on the free throw line, some good work.
Get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jimmy Butler.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And they get it back. Kicks it out to Booker. No good there.
It's Herro's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
And so it's Miami winning this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate